It is
Hello.
Thursday.
Thursday.
I am sunburnt.
Are you?
I am sunburnt.
You made it out of the house, did you?
Oh, I went places. We'll talk about that, though.
Oh, the places you'll go.
I'm Mike.
I'm Brendan.
Thank you for tuning in to Two Dudes Wearing Hats. Make sure you go to 2dwh.com. Like, subscribe, follow wherever you do the things. Do the things. Go to Instagram at Two Dudes Wearing Hats. Follow him at that dude named Brendan. Follow me at that dude named Mike. Make sure that you comment in the chat and have a drink.
Have a drink. Are you having a drink?
I'm about to. I got big time drinking to do. I'm going to make a drink. I have a whole concept. I have a whole idea for a drink. Are you ready?
Well, then I should go ahead and just get mine out of the way real quickly. Is that what you want?
No, by all means.
Oh, I've got a double rocks with my little Death Star balls. And I think we still got a little bit left of the quite woody, quite delicious Elijah Craig small batch.
There you go.
So that's what I'm going to be going with. And then I might pour a second one with a little bit of Coke. I grabbed a Coke here because I do like a bourbon and Coke, a bourbon and cola, if you will.
Nice.
So, yeah.
So I went to the liquor store and I said, I wanted a bottle of whiskey I haven't had in a very long time.
Okay.
One that's also one of my favorites. It's dirt cheap. You can get it for about $17 a bottle.
Yeah.
What do you think I'm about to say?
Old Granddad?
No. It's 103 proof.
103 proof, $17 a bottle. I don't know. Oh, some fighting cock. Is fighting cock really only like 17 a bottle?
Oh yeah, you can get fighting cock for pretty cheap when you see it. It's 100% worth the money. It's always been worth the money. 103 proof Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, 51.5% alcohol. I cannot.
Who puts that out?
Stuff enough. Bardstown.
Okay.
Bardstown.
Fighting cock. Have yourself some.
Fighting cock.
You're going to be doing a drink with it, or?
So I'm going to be doing this. We're going to take the fighting cock.
Okay.
I'm going to be pouring it in a glass with ice.
Gotcha.
This is the roaming man, but I'm going to do a good little generous little pour ski there.
Good little pour, little country club pour, as we used to call it.
Little fighting cock. And we're going to top that with a beverage. We're actually going to top that with San Pellegrino Chow Blood Orange.
Really?
Yep. Just pop the top. Don't need a bunch of mixers, a bunch of stuff. It's only got like 10 calories for the entire can. Just top her off with that. So you have the fighting cock and the Chow Blood Orange. So I present to you the blood cock.
All for that joke.
I dripped it all over.
For that joke. All for that joke.
All for that joke. That was the entire bit, man. I was so happy. I worked that out downstairs. I was like, oh, here's what I can do. Here's two things that go together. Oh, I did completely just get liquor on the microphone, but we'll be all right.
It happens.
We'll be all right. So, how's yours?
Mine's good. I actually went ahead and added some Coke. I took 2 good drinks of the bourbon, but I always like a little bit of Coke, and I'm not feeling the bourbon straight up by itself. I know what I'm about to be drinking in a second afterwards, and I don't want to go from rough bourbon into trying something new. I've got, how I've been on my seltzer kick lately. I've got a new seltzer that I haven't tried yet, and the flavor of it, it's one of my favorite fruits, but I don't know how it'll translate to a drink. So we'll get to that. What's that? Well,
explain.
The drink is going to be kiwi, and kiwi is a hard flavor to really, what's the word I'm looking for? Translate to alcohol and to other things real well. So I'm just kind of curious to see if it's this horrible fake flavor or what it's going to be like, but we'll get to that.
Full disclosure, I'm off camera using hand sanitizer to clean up the little bit of liquor I spilled. So everyone's like, what's that noise? What's he doing in the back?
Spilling it everywhere.
What's he smacking for? Smacking because of blood cock. But yeah, that's fantastic. So I am sunburned.
You are
back here. I am back home. I just spent the past few days on a vacation with the family. We went to Sandusky, Ohio.
Sandusky.
Sandusky, Ohio. Famously to me, Sandusky, Ohio, the scene of Tommy Boy.
Yes.
The setting of the seminal movie Tommy Boy.
What was the name of his dad's parts company? It was it's escaping
Callahan
me.
Auto Parts.
Callahan, that's what it is. Yep.
Yeah, Callahan Auto Parts, because he was Tommy Callahan.
Tommy Boy Callahan.
Yeah, Tommy Boy Callahan. So I went up there to go to Cedar Point.
Yes.
Have you ever been to Cedar Point?
I have not been to the Point of Cedar.
So, amusement park. Owned by the same people. Now they own Kings Island. They own a bunch of other amusement parks. So part of the reason we went there is because we have season passes. For a little bit extra, you get like a thing called a reciprocity pass, where essentially you can go to like other parks that they own and just use your pass and just get into the park. We have a drink pass for like sodas throughout the day. Instead of having to buy a drink for like $7 a piece, we pay $35 for the year to get like unlimited drinks every 15 minutes. Like you can go to one of the drink stands, you scan your pass, you get it's only like that big of a cup. It's like a small McDonald's cup.
That doesn't matter, but like when you were as you started your sentence about you pay $35, I was going to think for the day. And to me I was like that's still fair. But for a year at all their parks, fuck yeah.
Yeah, like so literally like we don't have to worry about drinks. And then we bought a food pass where that gets you 2 meals a day. Gotcha. So you can go into all these, like there's restaurants all throughout the place, but every restaurant has like a couple dishes with like a little symbol on it that's like the park pass symbol. So like every restaurant has a couple items that you can just scan your pass and you don't have to pay for it. It's included as part of your food pass.
Yeah.
So you can eat for the day. Like you eat breakfast when you leave the house to go to the amusement park, and you can literally stay there all day. You just have to put 4 hours in between the meals. Like it doesn't reset for 4 hours, which is plenty of time.
Yeah.
So like you get lunch and dinner kind of included. So it was really I went with my wife and my daughter and some other people, and to take everybody is very actually cost effective.
I bet. I bet. You sent me a picture. You were at a beach, and it actually looked like a real beach too.
So it wasn't a real beach. It was the shittiest beach I've ever seen in my life. Part of what Cedar Point has is a beach attached to it called Cedar Point Shores. This is not a beach. This is the side of a lake with some sand attached to some hotels. They said they built a boardwalk. There's nothing on the boardwalk. There's no skee ball. There's no games. There's no like stuff like that. It's just a long concrete build that dips down into the sand, into the beach. We saw like 3 dead fish.
You saw 3 dead fish in the lake
floating as we showed up to the beach to walk around.
So. Let me ask you a question, and you might know where I'm going with this because I told you a little something earlier or showed you a little something earlier. Did you drink while you were at the beach?
I was with the family. I was with the kid. So not there. I didn't drink, walk. We actually only spent like maybe 20, 30 minutes at the beach and then went to the water park because we were like, oh, this is like just because there wasn't even like you couldn't rent cabanas or chairs and umbrellas. You could rent like a jet ski or a boat. Like there wasn't like, okay, rent to just sit on the beach. Like you had to bring all that stuff yourself, which, okay, we didn't, but there's nothing to rent. So we're like, okay, we're just not going to stand here and just let's go to the water park. There's stuff to do. The kids can go jump in the water park and play around and do stuff. My kid's 16. She'll go do water slides and stuff like that. So we go to the water park. That's where she goes off and does something. I go sit and chill for a little bit in the sun.
Should we show them water park, Mike? I got a message.
Go get a beer.
Should we talk about the message that you sent me first?
Well, I sent Brendan a message. We'll talk about the message in a little bit. But first thing was Water Park Mike. And Water Park Mike.
Describe what I'm seeing here.
So that's the beer. That's a beer.
That's a beer.
That's a alcoholic beverage. You've got that's a fan. I'm holding a little fan. The fan's going. And that's a cooling towel. You like dip it and you like soak it in cold water and it absorbs. Dude, I took a cup the size of that beer cup, filled it full of ice cold water, put that towel in there. It absorbed all the water. There was nothing left in the cup. And it just sits on your head and stays super cold. It's some Amazon gimmick. Then
Yeah.
my wife got a 4-pack of them. But you could walk around with it on your neck and it keeps you cool. Put it on your head. That was my life. That was me at the water park, just baking, just boiling in the heat, dude.
Cooked in the heat.
Cooked, dude. Steamed ham.
Well, you were having that beer and you
All day
talked
long.
about being on the beach. I don't know if you were aware of this, but there recently, and this is some news, and some news that I have a visual aid for, actually. But recently, a beer bottle designer by the name of Kenji Abe, or Abe, or Abe, I think his name's Abe with his first name is Kenji. He created for the 2023 Ocean Design Conference. This is a bottle that is This is a beer bottle that is meant to enhance your beach going experience. Sounds simple enough.
Okay.
So yeah, this is a bottle meant for the beach.
So it's a beach bottle. That's not a beach bottle.
That's not a beach bottle. That's you.
That's
again.
me. That's
How do I get rid of you?
Water Park Mike.
How do I get rid of you? There we go. That's a
Maritolade.
Nope. That's a bottle meant for the beach. You can put the bottle directly into the sand, is what they're designing it for. It's a narrow, rounded.
That says. Does it say cream blindness?
Ocean. OC. It's an OC. Ocean
I thought
blindness.
It said cream blindness. So when it goes in your eyes. Who made that tip? Who did that?
That's so it goes into the sand. That's what that bottle's for. It goes into the sand.
No. I understand the shape to make it stick into the sand perfectly.
Yeah.
Why the ridges?
For the sand's pleasure. I don't know. I don't know. So that's the beer bottle designed for the beach. What do you think?
It sure did. It sure is. That beach designed it for itself.
It's designed for one thing and one thing only, and that's the beach, I guess.
In about 3 years, there's going to be a really bad video circulating online. It's going to be like one dude in a beach bottle.
One dude in ocean blindness.
One dude in ocean blindness.
Ocean blindness.
Cream blindness.
Cream blindness.
Oh, it's the title of this episode, Cream Blindness.
Cream blindness. Oh, man. So, yeah, that was a visual aid I thought we needed for the show. It's
some sort of aid. I know that much. Like
it's a marital aid.
Somebody's buying that to spice up their relationship. That's if you see somebody coming in to buy a 6-pack of that, they really are going to have a party. Got one in each hand.
Oh, jeez.
Come on. So
tell me more about the theme park.
I was at the theme park, and
you were at the theme park.
The thing about Cedar Point is it has, like, from what I understand, some of the more like sought after coasters to ride. There's a few that are like world renowned. They have one that just opened called Siren's Curse. They have like one called Top Thrill that's like takes you 400 feet in the air. They have like legendary coasters like Iron Dragon. It's a big roller coaster.
Yeah.
It's whereas Kings Island is a family amusement place. Like, there's all kinds of different stuff to do. There's all kinds of different rides. You go to Cedar Point because you want to ride big roller coasters. That's what you do there. Like, you're going to go stand in line for this roller coaster, and then you're going to go stand in line for this roller coaster, and then maybe you split like that. That was whereas Kings Island, you can kind of get little quick rides and short little fun things in. This is more coaster. And
gotcha.
It's a good time. Like my kid, 16.
I don't ride coasters.
Man. She rode almost everything. The only thing, I don't think there's anything she didn't ride.
I was gonna say, is there anything that she would ride that you wouldn't, or you would ride that she wouldn't?
Yeah, there's a couple things she rode I didn't ride. I was like, we got there and I was like, I'm good on that one.
Is there anything specific? What was the number one that you just went, nope?
Siren's Curse, the newest one.
That's
where it takes you on the edge, and then it
tilts. It's that tilt thing, and then they drop you, right?
And drops you.
Yeah.
She did that. She got to ride it. She was happy as she's ever been. She got to ride it at night in the front.
Oh, and wow.
She loved it. Raved about it. It's her favorite.
The front would be horrible, although the back would also feel horrible because it would
I feel like the back,
because
the back was the highest. I wouldn't want the back because that would be the tallest part. Because when it tilts, that's the high. You're the highest part off the ground. At least in the bottom, you're closer to the ground and you can kind of see the track.
I'm hoping that I'm
kinda,
unconscious by that point. If that ever
oh,
happened to me, I'd want to be unconscious and just no, just no.
and there's a few coasters. There was one coaster in particular. Sounds like, well, it is, but it's called Magnum XL 200.
That sounds like something that you would put on that bottle before. Never mind.
100%. That's
Uh-huh.
exactly what it sounds like. That particular roller coaster makes you kind of feel like you're gonna fly out of it. Like, there were moments where I was like, "Oh,
I don't feel safe.
this seatbelt's not gonna seatbelt. Okay."
Yeah, screw that.
Um,
See, screw that.
but that's also, one of the, like, original what they call hyper coasters, which is when you
Yeah,
start getting over 200 feet in the air. That's when they get a hyper coaster, and a giga coaster is when it's over 300 feet in the air.
I did not know that. I learned about
Um,
hyper and giga coasters.
in the chat, Magnum. Magnum was an amazing ride there. It's like old Western theme, like Western horse named Magnum, and like it's a roller coaster. If you tell me you don't like coasters, you could ride Magnum and you would actually pretty much probably dig it. Because
Also in the chat, Bob says, "Big old nope." That's how I feel about it. Big old
what do
nope.
you hate about roller coasters? What is it about a roller coaster you don't like?
Have you ever been driving? I know you haven't been driving, but you've been a passenger in a car, and you hit that little tiny hill, and it feels like your stomach goes, and it. Some people, that feeling hurts, and it feels like I'm gonna die, and it feels like my heart stops, and I also have a problem with heights and man-made things, and I
Man-made
don't have a brake.
man-made things when you don't have a brake.
I mean, okay, I'll go up a mountain in my car and be okay with the height. I'm not gonna go up a skinny wooden track in a car and be okay with the height. I don't.
Okay, that's fair. That's
Yeah,
fair.
like
I'll give you that. Like, I'm not knocking people who don't want to ride roller coasters. Like I said, I don't ride all of them. I ride a bunch. Like
yeah.
I'll ride them. I'll ride everything at Kings Island. Like, I've rode and will, like, that's the thing. Like, when you have like a park that you go to a lot too, you kind of get really used to it. In the chat now, there's a roller coaster debate. Um, but let's see. I just see hyper coaster. No, no, no.
Big old nope.
So that's the thing too, is like I've had opportunity to ride Kings Island rides over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. What really got me was one in the Carowinds called Fury 325 that goes 325 feet in the air. That one. Ho, ho, ho. But Cedar Point was interesting. It was a lot of fun. Here's what I'll say. The best amusement park food I've had.
Really?
Like, really good amusement park food.
Give me the one item that stands out that you would get again right now.
Tropical fried rice.
Tropical fried rice?
They do a tropical fried rice there, and it's fire. But it's a side item. So what you do is, look, with most places you'll get like your entree and one side item for the little pass thing. And they give you a good amount of the side item. There was this place called the Pavilion that it's designed like a big old timey like beach hotel, but it's nice as fuck inside, air conditioned, big windows overlooking the beach and the lake. So really, really cool place. But like there, you could get like sliced steak, or I actually got, which was a good combo. They called it funnel cake shrimp. It was their battered fried shrimp with the tropical rice.
Yum.
Man, that was fire. Or the steak with the tropical rice, because they put like a chimichurri on it.
Jesus.
Dude, this place, I had a Chipotle bowl, style bowl at one place. I had brisket and braised Brussels sprouts at one place. I had a homemade jalapeno cheddar sausage at one. Like, dude,
wow.
like Cedar Point, like,
that sounds more up my alley. Like, people can ride the roller coasters, I'll enjoy the food. Like, give me the food and beer experience maybe, or something like that.
The beer experience was interesting because it's a lot of things you're already be familiar with. A lot of the big names have kind of taken into Cedar. Like, for a craft beer, you're gonna see like Fathead.
Gotcha.
Or
they're up there, right? Aren't they Athens or something?
Yeah. What was the other one that was everywhere? It escapes me, but there was you know every brand that you saw like sold in big tall boys and in drafts and things like that.
Yeah.
Like, I ended up getting like a Sam seasonal summer ale. Why not? It's 90 degrees outside. I'm gonna get a summer ale. If I'm gonna
Right.
sit here and sweat it all through immediately anyway, I'm just getting something delicious.
Well, my favorite part was, and this is also kind of maybe just my favorite part of our friendship, is the random messages that we will send each other out of the blue, out of no place.
So,
and you sent me a text.
This might have been post water park beer, because I started playing a game.
I was wondering if you were a couple beers in.
I started playing a game.
You started playing a game.
And here's the thing. I need to amend this entire conversation because I need to change the entire rules. But yeah, I sent you a text, and you have that text.
I have that text. We can go ahead and pop it up on the screen here. Yep. That's not it.
Tell the people what I sent you.
No. You go ahead and read your part.
I want you.
Well, this is what Mike sent me.
Explain what you received.
Basically, I received the message that says, "My new favorite activity: farting on children at the amusement park." And that's when I said we need to start sharing our text on our stories. And then you got 7 confirmed kills today. That might be my favorite line of the whole thing, was the 7 confirmed kills. And I'm going to start playing fart bingo, where I have to fart on specific people. And now, would a partner call this out?
So the amendment I have to make, though, is I'm going to remove the whole, like, if I just say, oh, I'm going to fart on children, that sounds creepy. That's problematic. I could end up on a list.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to say it's just people. And maybe that's a category. Like you got to get, if it just happens to be a child behind you in line, you get double points. Like that's a thing. Like
do you think any children definitely noticed?
I did hear one child go and I was trying to be as courteous as possible, though. I wasn't trying to like linger too long and watch the reaction. Like I would walk over, like stretch to the right, stretch to the left, stretch and touch my toes, right at somebody, and then just walk away. A couple times I did look over my shoulder, and there was one person I did see like immediately kind of look around, grab their things, and leave. And I'm really hoping one day it doesn't happen, and then as I'm walking away, I just hear footsteps getting faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. Because that would be another story altogether. But
that would be.
But I mean, I have a new game.
You have a new game, and that game is Fart Bingo.
Stand in front of me in line.
You have a talent, though, if you can like call those things up on command. Like if I were to be like, "Hey, guy in the Jamar Chase jersey, get him." Here's the key. Here's the trick. You want to know the trick? What's the trick?
Eat amusement park food.
Amusement park food is the key.
It'll make it. You'll dude. I was walking.
Oh, it came up again.
I was walking around that amusement park like a popcorn machine. Are you kidding me? Like eat it for 2 days. Eat it for lunch and dinner for 2 days in a row. Day 3, you're just going to be walking around. Like there was one day there was one moment. I think I farted an entire roller coaster. Like, and go, ready to go.
That is the definition.
I started rocking, and by the time that came through on the ride, like zoom, I was like, "Oh, still going."
That's the definition of flight of fear. God forbid be the poor person behind you on the roller coaster. That would be terrible.
What ride's that? The stinker.
The stanker. Oh man. Well, you had a pretty good week. You got outside. Mike did outdoors shit. I mean, that's pretty unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. You're gonna make the people think I don't have legs or something. Like by the end of this, like he doesn't leave the house. He's a shoulder up.
He's like he's almost one of those guys they need a forklift to remove, except they don't need a forklift to remove him.
Exactly what it is. AI Mike.
AI Mike. Mike the Hut.
See, I'm thinking I'm computer generated. You're like, you're just fat.
No,
I just picture you bulbous and fat.
You are thinner than me, I think, almost.
Thank you. That's a lie, but anyway.
Almost. You
So
lost.
yeah.
Yeah. So what have I been doing? Not a lot. There's been work. Work has been a pain. Lots of heat, lots of things like that. But I have been experimenting with a new game called The Precinct. That's very interesting. It's picture if you were doing the opposite of Grand Theft Auto. You're actually working the police beat and issuing tickets for patrol cars and issuing tickets for cars that the meter's expired. You might be put on a foot shift where you're walking around. You might.
I was like, I don't play Grand Theft Auto the same way as most people that
well,
like, the opposite of, so you're like
the best.
You're a hooker getting ran over?
I gotta say, no. No, the best thing about...
I'm kidding.
That's exactly how you play it.
All of a sudden, the YouTube just cuts.
The best thing was it's a game that takes place in this city called Averno City. It's a made-up city, but it takes place
like the
in
liquor?
Averno. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and what's awesome about it is it takes place in 1983, and it has that feeling and that music with the horns in it and that gritty 1980s police drama. Like, there's just those little stings and stuff like that. But yeah, I saw Mike in the Wild once. Yeah, you see Mike in the Wild every now and then.
I leave the house. I just don't go where people go.
Yeah, no, it's a good way to be.
You know the places you'll find me. Where do you find boring old men? That's where you'll find me. Hey, the garden department at Lowe's. You might find me there. The book section at Target.
I spent some time at Walmart today. I was trying to find something very specific for the show that I was going to drink that makes me very mad that I couldn't find it.
Mm-hmm. You might find me at a country liquor store. You won't find me at like your big city places. You'll find me at a country liquor store.
Next week, I'm going to have a new Mountain Dew to try.
I like a new bottle of just normal Mountain Dew or a new flavor?
No, apparently, and this is why I was at Walmart today, I found out that they are now selling a new Walmart exclusive flavor of Mountain Dew.
Which Walmart you go to?
Fort Wright.
Going to the wrong Walmart, buddy. Gotta go to Alexandria. That's
this
a good Walmart.
This Walmart.
My Alexandria is my Walmart's the Walmart.
They apparently have dragon fruit. It was all sold out where I was, but it is a dragon fruit Mountain Dew. Not that I've ever liked any other flavor of Mountain Dew or even really tried the other flavors of Mountain Dew. I'm just looking for an excuse and something extra to do on this show to kill some time.
I can't drink. I can barely drink soda anymore. When I go to the amusement park, that's the thing. Like, it's mostly soda. You know what I do when I get a beverage? They have the Lipton raspberry iced tea.
Oh yeah,
I water it down. Dude, because I don't like super sweet stuff, and it's like syrupy. So like I take it, I fill it about 2/3, and then I just
I am not a tea
ice
fan.
Water in the rest. I like a little bit. I like tea.
My grandmother used to want me to drink iced tea, and I could never do that. Like a raspberry hot tea I had once when I was sick. Oh my god, I forgot. I've got in my fridge. I have
He
got
almost said frigidator. He almost said frigidator.
In my fridge, I have some of those twisted teas, and I was going to try it, but I don't think I'm going to like it at all because I don't like twisted tea. But anyway, I don't like iced tea.
Not a big fan,
but I do have something new to try, and I'm going to go ahead.
Here's the thing: I like I make green tea all the time, but with no sugar. I like just bitter tea flavor. I don't prefer sweet.
Why would you like anything bitter? Just doesn't sound good.
It's refreshing. A cold bitter
is not refreshing. Bitter makes your mouth dry and like you need something to drink.
I'm not talking like lemon bitter or like aperitif bitter, but just like the normal earthiness of like a tea. Dude, that's nice. When it's ice cold, let's go. So
cold tea over hot tea?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless
that was a debate right there. Good Lord.
Unless it's winter time.
The two hamsters in your head that are working the wheel are fighting over that decision. That's crazy. That's the decision that
one's left on the beach. I left one at the beach.
One of the hamsters got left at the beach. and now it's being used like that beer bottle. Anyway,
it's a gerbil bottle.
Oh man. Let's see what I got here. So
let's crack a beer because it's halfway through.
Well, I don't have a beer, like I told you. I don't know if you can hear me still.
I can.
I don't know if I have I don't have a beer, like I mentioned. I've been on my like seltzer kick and my high noons a whole lot. The one that I was gonna try, here we go. I've got a couple new flavors actually. I decided to pick up a very big multi-pack today, and that was the moment I realized that high noons and things like that are priced way too high.
Okay.
I went to a bar and got a high noon the other day and paid $7 for it. That's absurd.
How big of a high noon? 12 ouncer?
Yeah, can.
Slap somebody in the neck meat. What the fuck are we doing? How much?
$7 a pop. And then being a bartender, I'm always going to leave at least $1. So we're talking about
That's
almost.
the thing. It's like I've seen how the sausage is made. Like I can't stiff you ever.
Yeah.
Like my brain won't let me.
And especially when we know each other on a first name basis. Like these are bartenders I worked in the same area with for a while, and it's people like it was in the village. Like I know people there. I'm not gonna. Even if I don't know you, I'm not gonna stiff you. I'm more likely to stiff you if I know you because you're probably a dick. No,
I drank from your well of knowledge. I'm not gonna ever just like disrespect a bartender. It sounds silly, but it's like, dude, you and I were in the trenches, man. I'm not gonna like. But anyway,
yeah.
I'm doing a High Wire Brewing. Hazy IPA, little 5.5 ABV.
They actually just switched the High Wire in Norwood over to Braxton. I have a friend who's a barman.
Yeah, so High Wire is kind of retracting back into like North Carolina.
They're North Carolina or South? North Carolina?
North Carolina, but they've also got a couple places, other places around the country. So and they're just kind of retracting in certain areas. I'll be honest with you. I go to that place. It was at a lot. The Factory 52.
Yeah.
Up there in Norwood. They had two breweries, High Wire and Fretboard. I frequent both when I go there.
Fretboard has another location, don't they?
Fretboard has their original location, which I think
that's the one I've been to.
Sharonville, somewhere maybe. Anyway,
it's up north. Yeah.
But the Fretboard was probably always 4 times busier than the High Wire.
It smells like kiwi.
It has nothing to do with High Wire. High Wire has fantastic beer. In fact, let's try the Low Pitch Hazy IPA. 5.5.
Low Pitch Hazy IPA from High Wire.
Fantastic. You can see them. You can see that IPA-ness.
Yeah. That's sweet. So yeah, I'm going with a kiwi high noon just because, like I said, kiwi is one of those flavors I was curious how it was going to translate.
Right.
I don't know. Let's find it. That's unique. I mean, it is a kiwi. I mean, no, that's kiwi. No notes. It's not overly sweet. Like it's not. It's very. That's not bad. It's odd that that's not bad.
I guess no notes is good for a beer. It's like if that means they gave you exactly what they said it was going to be.
No, it's exactly what I feel like it's going to be. I mean, I couldn't think of a way to tell you to do the kiwi flavor better because kiwis aren't. I mean, sweet. I mean, what do you want to put the seeds of the kiwi in there or something like that? Like, kiwi. Yeah, that's pretty good. We're gonna stick with that for now, and then maybe in a second I'll open up the raspberry one I haven't tried.
Nice.
In our YouTube chat, I do agree because the Fretboard Reba is a good beer. I had that on our show here. That was one of my beers that I had a month or two back, if I'm not mistaken. It was Strawberry Blonde Ale, if I'm not mistaken. So, anywho.
I like some of their I like a lot of their stuff. Bootsy was always my favorite. There was a moment where I was kind of messaging back and forth with New Jack. Well before like the Dark Side of the Ring episode.
Yeah.
Well before that. And I was trying to get him on a podcast at the time and trying to interview him. We were kind of talking back and forth for a little bit.
Right.
And one thing he messaged me was like, "Hey, you're from Cincinnati area. Can you get me some of that Bootsy Collins beer? I want a bunch of that Bootsy Collins beer. He was obsessed
Really?
with Fretboard's Bootsy. Oh, he loved it. Somebody else beat me to it and sent it to him, so I ended up not sending it. But like, he would take pictures with it. Apparently, it was like the one thing. If he went to cons, he'd asked if they had it. Like, he dug it.
Okay, no shit. I had no idea. That's what a random call
Story
out
about
too.
New Jack.
What a random call out too. That was actually Bootsy is something that came up a few times when I lived in New York, and people would talk to me about where are you from, and I would say Northern Kentucky, basically Cincinnati, and every now and then Bootsy would come up as a Cincinnati reference. You either get what's funny is some people, like, if they know when I say Northern Kentucky, they go, "Oh, Florence, y'all." Like, everybody calls out the water tower for some reason. Like, who calls out the water tower? But if you know the area, and a lot of you do, who are watching this currently, you know Florence, y'all. But yeah.
See, traveling where I would normally travel to, it was easier just to say Cincinnati. I've always just been like Northern Kentucky, but it's Cincinnati. Like, that's always the way I explain where I'm from.
Suburb of Cincinnati, or
And I'd say that most of the time people ask about chili.
Yeah,
or
the chili comes up, and then people want to give you this whole speech on, it's not really. You know what? I don't give a shit what you think. Just like,
I'm not. Then don't eat it.
Yeah, if you don't like it, don't eat it. I like chili with beans. I don't like a whole lot of beans. I like chili with beans.
Over that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like
I appreciate all chili. I'm not like bitter because your chili's different than mine. Like, that's what it seems like. So many people.
If I say,
how dare you fuckers put Cincinnati in there?
If I say, hey, let's make chili. It's a cold November weekend. Let's make chili today.
Right.
I'm not expecting let's make Cincinnati chili. Like, we're gonna make beans and veggie meat chili. Because, like, if I say let's go get Cincinnati, like, first off, I'm never gonna say let's go get some Cincinnati chili. You're usually gonna be brand specific. You're gonna say, if I'm 10%, 10 times out of 10 gonna say, let's go get some Skyline.
Okay, is that your favorite that you've had?
Oh man, Gold Star can go take a piss. Like, Gold Star can go take a piss. They took chili out of their name. I got no respect for that. We're about to have real chili talk here on Two Dudes Wearing Hats. I got no respect for Gold Star because they took chili out of their name. Dixie's all right.
Camp Washington is the best I've had.
Never had Camp Washington.
Camp Washington might be the best chili I've had. And you know what? And I'll be honest with you. I'm one of those people that's like, the Gold Star Skyline debate, I like whichever one's in front of me at the time. I don't care. Like, honestly, like, I can eat either. I mean, I don't know. Like, I think the only way I would notice a difference is if you give me Camp Washington.
Would I object? I'm never going to be like, ew, gross, Gold Star.
Yeah.
Never in my life. But who is better in my mind, there is no question. It is Skyline.
And it's such a Cincinnati debate too. Like, oh my God.
It's the most Cincinnati debate is who is your chili. And not taking anything away from Camp Washington. I'm going to not take anything from now there's a few Dixie chilies throughout Northern Kentucky. So I think that's also kind of which Dixie chili is like the Newport Dixie chili.
Right.
Fire. Good 10 one, it's not Skyline, but delicious.
Yes.
Go get it. If it's late and you're walking down the street in Newport, maybe you just left the levee or the strip club down there, and you walk past Dixie and you want some chili and they're open, go eat it.
There's two great things to eat on that strip right there, and it's Dixie chili and you're a gross person. It's Dixie chili and it's Pepper Pod. You ever had the Pepper Pod?
I grew up going to the Pepper Pod.
Okay, yeah. It's basically like if you're.
I haven't been in 15 years, but I grew up in high school, in after high school, like in all through life. Like, I went there a ton because it was always open.
Yeah.
Me and my friends would go play shows in Covington or in Clifton and then come back, because we all lived in Northern Kentucky. So like, all right, let's go to Pepper Pot before we go home. Like, it was the best because, like, it was always there. I remember the original Pepper Pot before they were on that spot in Newport before they were on Monmouth, when they were kind of almost in Southgate. Do you remember that?
No, I had no idea about that.
It
I
used to
started going
be
there after the Levee opened, and I was a bartender at the Levee. Because basically, if you bartend in Covington, you're going to Anchor Grill afterwards. If you bartend in Newport, you're going to Pepper Pot afterwards.
before it was in where it was still in Newport, but it was further down on Monmouth. It was almost like in Southgate. You know where the McDonald's is in Newport?
Yeah.
Past
Yeah.
that. Like
Oh.
about 5 buildings past that.
No, I know it way down.
Do you remember
almost
Mastronauts
by-
Music?
I don't think so.
You know where the Ameristop is in Newport?
You sound like you're
Right there.
describing back by like the Land, Air, and Sea paintball I used to go to back in the day, although it's not
Probably.
a paintball place anymore. The Little White Castle?
Past the White Castle.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a
past the White-
fantastic conversation for
the
anyone
White
not
Castle's
from our
a-
area.
The White Castle's a Big B Coffee now.
Yes, that is the White Castle. That's a Big B Coffee.
Yeah.
Big B Coffee.
Oh,
And I
somebody
can't
calling
think-
out Anchor Grill in the chat. Anchor Grill.
Oh, Anchor.
Get an omelet, baby. Get an omelet.
Get an omelet.
Oh,
I am, and I don't care how bad it is, like something about a late night diner, no matter what, I want the steak and eggs. I don't care how shitty the cut of steak is, but I always get the steak and eggs.
You can keep your rat meat.
No,
you can
sometimes
keep
it's
your
pretty
beef-
good.
your
It's a
raccoon
strip
meat-
steak.
Raccoon meat steak. Like, dude, just give me a piece of Geta wrapped in some cheese and egg.
Yeah,
fucking
buddy.
go. Like, they'd be like, "What side do you want?" I'm like, I don't give a shit. Like, whatever. what do you want to give me? I just want to get, because I would take 2 bites and be like, I would just that omelet. Oh, there was something about the way their grill like cooked those eggs. Like, eggs at Anchor Grill
Oh yeah.
are some of the
Well,
best
see,
eggs you can.
My favorite Anchor Grill story, I still tell people to this day, and some people of certain age won't believe it, is when I first started going to Anchor Grill, that diner area where you're sitting around the counter, you could still smoke there. And the lady that was cooking the eggs,
Did they
had
cut
her-
smoking off?
I don't know if they did or not, but
That
I know
was like
that.
the last place you could smoke in Covington.
Yeah, and I remember the first time I went there, the lady making my eggs and my omelet
Yeah,
behind the counter had a cigarette in the ashtray in front of me, and she would come over to talk to me, hit the cigarette, put it down, and go back and start making the eggs. I'm like, yeah, that's going to be a good omelet right there.
We would close the bar down and walk down to Anchor Grill.
Yeah.
And like, we'd be at Anchor Grill till like, you and I and other bartenders after the shift till like 4 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
because we closed the bar. We wouldn't get out of the bar till like 2:30.
No. Well, no, we wouldn't get out of the bar till even later because our place had food that would stay open a little later, and we had to wait for them to get done and do a full count. And usually it was about 3:30 we would get there, or 4.
Yeah.
And but at that point you're just seeing the bartenders, the
But
leftover
you also made it.
drunks.
That's the thing is, we also made a ton of, like, it was balanced out because, like, yeah, I'm at Anchor Grill at like 5 o'clock in the morning, but I just made a shitload of money bartending.
It was worth it. Yeah.
It balanced
It was
out.
good times. It was good times.
There were shifts at that bar. I would pay rent on shifts.
Yeah.
Like, you could pay your bills working there. It was crazy. But
What I liked was I almost liked my weeknights more than my weekends, because the
It's nice
weeknights you
having
got
a
to see your
weeknight.
regulars, and
you got to be the only bartender
you got to have your night or
who come in
whatever.
and see you.
Yeah.
It usually was a special that you would just crank the special. It wasn't like if you were on, was Tuesday martini night or Monday martini night?
Tuesday, because Monday was $1 off bourbon
dollar off bourbon night
and half price pizza, and I worked that night for a long time.
That
I
was
remember
fun. Half price
yeah.
pizza night was really fun.
Yeah.
Because you would get like couples on date nights that would
Right.
like couples would come in before they would go on dates and stuff,
Yeah.
and you would just couples want to impress each other.
Right.
You get a good
right.
tip. They come in and order like 2 or 3 expensive drinks. Cool. That's not a knock on the customer at all. At all. Like, I love that. That was the best thing ever. Like, please let me come in and make you feel really great for like 45 minutes, and then you go the rest of your night. That's bartending.
Yeah. So what else do we got coming up? I mean, tomorrow is a big day for you, sir. I don't know if you know that. Do you know what goes on tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
something happens tomorrow.
I'm buying a bunch of Magic cards tomorrow. I know that.
Well, I could have guessed that, but tomorrow everybody can watch Happy Gilmore 2.
Oh, yeah. That's part of my like.
Yeah.
I'm actually trying to get my daughter into it. Like my goal is to try to tomorrow watch the first one with her.
Yeah.
Before 2, because I want her to like appreciate 2.
Okay. Oh, I meant to wear my Boston Bruins jersey tonight just for that. I completely forgot.
I'm so excited.
And next, in the week or two, we get King of the Hill, which makes me very happy. I mean, by next week, I will have watched Happy Gilmore 2. Everybody, if you're in the chat, it's on Netflix. Watch Happy Gilmore 2. We're going to talk about it next week, I'm sure. Maybe no major spoilers, but at least what we think.
Everybody watch Happy Gilmore 2. If you watch the show next week, we're going to talk about what happened.
We're going to talk about Happy Gilmore 2.
We're going to talk,
and it's going to be on Netflix after tomorrow. So there you go.
Yeah, we're not a movie channel. We have no review. It's not a review of it as a movie. We're just going to talk about how we like it. Because I guarantee you, we're probably not going to shit on it.
Probably not. Not. No, I'm down for it.
Adam Sandler, even like his one of the best movies on Halloween to watch is Hubie Halloween on Netflix, which
never saw it.
It's an Adam Sandler Halloween movie, dude. Do yourself the favor this Halloween season. We'll circle back around to this in October.
Okay.
Watch Hubie Halloween. People saying in the chat they don't have Netflix, get Netflix for Adam Sandler movies friggin' alone. Because like he's got to deal with them now. So all his stuff's on there.
King of the Hill, Twisted Metal, and Peacemaker all coming within the next 7 days.
Twisted Metal 2, I'm very excited for. Twisted Metal 1, I was mediocre on those games as a kid. I played them all, I knew them all, but I was like, oh, these are fun. The Twisted Metal show is fantastic.
I never saw it. I'd like to watch it. I like to watch it. I used to play the hell out of the game. I'm not looking for it to be like the game because the game was so unique. The game is just cars competing against each other in battles. And so you really can't.
There is a story, and that's the thing. That's
what
actually made the show cool. Is they took the little pieces of story that game made.
Yeah.
Look at there's a character that they mention at the end of season 1 that leads into season 2. That for me was actually like a holy shit moment, and I was like I said I was mediocre on those games.
Okay.
Like they did it. They're doing it really well.
Okay.
Peacemaker season 2 is going to be fantastic. That's going to be a show that steals everything. I saw my Superman review is it's the funnest superhero movie I've seen in a very long time, and James Gunn's doing Peacemaker season 2.
Yeah.
That show is going to be probably the best superhero. I'm calling it now. That's probably going to be the best superhero show you're going to see in a very long time. Big ups to Peacemaker. I loved season 1.
Nice.
So,
what else has happened this week? Oh, I had something for you to see a little bit of. I mean, I know we don't have a lot of wrestling to talk about. There'll be some things we can talk about at some point. But
we got one big wrestling thing that just happened today.
Well, yeah, we're going to talk about that kind of as a combined thing here in a second. But how about? Do you remember the last time we got some awesome DLC content? You got to see some entrances. Would you like to see some new entrances? All right, let me see if I can't share my screen with you right now.
It's gonna be Vacation Mike. It's gonna be Vacation Mike again.
What we have, it probably will be. What we have here is my Xbox and what I've been playing recently. Hey, you messed with the new Tony Hawk yet?
I have it. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I always make my own character, but it's really cool to play as Bam Margera.
We can play it against each other, and we really should. You know that, right?
Do you have it on PlayStation?
I think, is it not cross-platform?
I do not know.
Okay. Well, here we go. This is from for those of you in the chat that aren't familiar, this is from the WWE game. These are the new characters that have been added in the latest. Actually, I've got 1 from a previous DLC pack and 4 from the new one, but just kind of get your opinion. We'll see what you think. Oh, wait, do I not have audio? Do we have audio?
Monster feared throughout the sport. There is seemingly no fear in Abyss.
Did you ever think you'd see Abyss in a game?
The following contest.
Okay, I can't hear you. You're muted. Is that me or is that you?
That was me.
Okay.
And here's what's interesting about this is they're this is based off of TNA footage because
Yeah.
he never wrestled in WWE.
No,
And
he's
it's
just a producer.
weird. In the
Chris
chat,
Park.
he's such a good guy. I 100% agree with that. At the bar we worked at one night, he came in there with some producers talking about a TV show. And I got to bartend and wait on the guy. He took a picture with me. Like, he was a super nice guy.
Very cool. Very cool. So, yeah, Abyss is one. Can I skip?
Yeah.
Who we got next? There's 4 new ones. Oh, good shot of Abyss there.
It's not over until
The
Oh.
is here.
And from Austin, Texas,
It's not a bad representation. It kind of looks like her.
Yeah, you could skip that.
All right, we've done Jordan Grace. Who's coming next?
She's going to wrestle Abyss.
This is too cool. This one I'm very happy to see them finally add. Like,
she is the black-hearted.
it was, I remember the Alundra Blaze Bull Nakano rivalry. It was
Oh, that
very
was good.
cool.
That's a good looking bull.
Yeah. They got her with the nunchucks and everything. Bull Nakano. I got 2 more for you. The last one will be fun.
The
Oh, yes.
dude.
Now, apparently, if you bring them in during a no DQ match, which I tried to do, this is an Extreme Rules match. He's supposed to bring in a trash can full of items and throw them into the ring, and the ring starts full of shit. And
I guess we could call him the most
that's what they.
Let's go.
Okay, but apparently I didn't do it right. Apparently it's got to be just a no DQ match. But
This is the only person I'd use.
in a no DQ match,
That's the only person I'd use in this game.
okay. I would use the next guy. I don't know about you. I think I would use the next person that's been added as well.
I don't.
Oh, fasten your seatbelts. Here comes.
Okay. Okay. So 2 characters I'd 100% use.
They have the weird. He actually has the fake mouth thing that he takes off here
Yeah, I
in a
don't
second,
know if I like that they did that.
where he rips it off. He doesn't rip it off. He doesn't use that often. But they've got that swagger. You can't go without the Penta strut.
from Ecatepec, Mexico.
Ecatepec, Mexico.
weighing in at 87 kilos.
That's really cool.
So those are your new additions for the WWE 2K series that came
I
out
always
this
love
week.
the updates to do that game. I love when those because
Well, let me tell you what else.
All those boys and girls get paid. They all get a paycheck. So
Well, there's another-
good.
There's some interesting things that happened. They announced that they had done some interesting things with that, where they said that each DLC pack was going to have a celebrity special surprise. And one of them they didn't come out with. And the theory is, and it's the same thing, and I think it's 100% true, it's Travis Scott. Because Travis Scott fell through on so many things for them.
Yeah.
So what they decided to do...
I saw where they cut ties with him.
So what they're adding instead is El Grande Americano. And then with their latest WrestleMania pack, they decided to give everybody Aleister Black as well. So that's kind of cool.
I mean, that's cool. He deserves
Yeah.
to be in the game.
He was, yeah.
Did they put Rusev in?
No, not yet.
That's who should over Grande Americano. It should be
Yeah,
Rusev.
they did the Grande Americano with all.
Yeah, well, they
Whatnot.
messed up. So,
Yep.
But cheers to the game.
Cheers.
You want to do a shot?
Yeah, let's do a shot. And it's been a rough week.
A rough week.
Well, you know, like we were talking about, like, I mean, we can't overlook saying a little something for Ozzy and
Oh my god!
yeah.
So we had 2 losses this week. You're right. One of which we lost Ozzy.
We
and
just talked about him on his show
That's
and
the whole
17
thing.
days ago. Like, sometimes life is interesting with how fate worked. Like,
I
he
could-
knew.
I explained it to my kid because my kid was kind of like sad and like, oh, it's really sad that this music legend just died. And I explained it. I was like, if anybody squeezed all the juice out of life,
Yeah.
and wrung life out for everything it could give them and made it their bitch. It
Right.
was Ozzy. Like, yeah, it's sad that he's gone. But that dude left no stone unturned.
Yeah.
That dude is an icon beyond
He went out.
icons.
He went out with the biggest charity show of all time. Like
He
I said on my
created a
Facebook, it's pretty good for a Dark Prince. Like
He
pretty
created a
good.
genre. And
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He kept the genre alive. The thing I talked about the last time we talked about Ozzy, where for me, Ozzy is the dude who, like, Ozfest. I grew up on Ozfest.
Yeah. I saw
So it's
a whole-
like he didn't
No,
just
you did.
create this genre. He like kept introducing people to it. Like,
and bringing new bands
Yeah.
up and introducing new
Yes.
people and keeping it going. In the chat, as well, Theo Huxtable, Chuck Mangione today. Also, you'll hear him a lot on King of the Hill back in the day, and then Hulk Hogan today.
so that was an interesting one because I'm gonna separate the art from the artist for a moment.
He's had some tumultuous. Yeah. I know what you're saying.
I'm not going to talk about Terry Bollea for a second. I'm gonna talk about Hulk. I'm going to talk about Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan, the wrestler. Yes.
Hulk Hogan is, in my lifetime, and I posted this on Instagram at that dude named Mike. He is the most important figure in professional wrestling in my lifetime. No one else was bigger. No one else was more important. Hulk Hogan was the man. Was Randy Savage better? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Was Piper better on the mic? 100%.
Yeah.
Was Mr. Wonderful a better body in that match they had together and looked better in the ring? 1000%. But he's the reason more people tuned into wrestling during his time period than anybody else, which just so happens to be one of the two biggest time periods pro wrestling's ever had. Hogan era or the Attitude Era. You can argue which is bigger, but like he's
I think you could argue that there isn't an Attitude Era without the Hogan era, because you wouldn't have
Mount Rushmore, whether you like the dude, whether you like Terry Bollea or not. Hulk Hogan's Mount Rushmore. So for that thing,
when it comes to wrestling,
sucks that Hulk Hogan died. Like, it sucks that Hulk Hogan died. That Hulk Hogan is no longer around.
Yeah, and they were just going to apparently
talk about Terry.
Yeah, we won't talk about politics or any of that stuff or any of the.
I'm not going to talk about the dude
or accusations. But they were going to start a new.
The dude is a different thing.
I mean, he was in a place where they were going to start a new fight league, him and Bischoff, very soon and stuff like that. So
there's a Hulk Hogan beer out there.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Everybody at some point when you watch wrestling engaged in Hulk Hogan matches. And I don't care how cool you want to sound, how edgy you want to feel, whether it was red and yellow, NWO, the TNA stuff he did was actually kind of weird and cool for a little bit. Like Immortal was an interesting like storyline, but that's a different episode.
Yeah.
So we all engaged with Hulk Hogan stuff at some point as wrestling fans. And
he transcended the wrestling business,
yeah. You can't deny it, and it sucks that he's gone.
We watched No Holds Barred as a kid. Zeus was a bad guy.
I will say it's funny though. When in the end, Ozzy passed away, and Hulk Hogan said, "That doesn't work for me, brother. I gotta go over bigger."
Yeah, gotta go.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I go over today. No, but I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But
no,
R.I.P. to Ozzy, the legend beyond legends. R.I.P. to Hulk Hogan. Pop culture would not be the same without Hulk Hogan.
Right. And music wouldn't be the same without Ozzy. And this show wouldn't be the same without a shot. So let's do a shot. I've got the bag back. I found the bag again, Mike. Look.
I'm going to give you... Oh, you got the bag.
I got the bag back. The original black bag. I'm going to reach in and pull one out. And
should I give you two options?
Oh, no.
So my bottles are all debagged right now. Should I give you two options?
Yeah,
or
you're
should
a
I just,
D-bag.
or
Wait,
should I
sorry.
just go for what I know is pretty wild?
You better go for something wild because what I'm about to drink, I don't want to drink at all.
So this is Gosling's 151 Black Seal Rum. 151 proof. We're getting goofy tonight. I don't have to work tomorrow.
151 proof Goslings? Jesus.
Bermuda
Okay.
Black Rum.
What if I combined my least favorite drink to make for a 21-year-old with my least favorite shots that I've been doing on here?
Least favorite drink to make with a 21-year-old with your least 99 LIT.
99 Long Island iced tea. It's 100%.
That was
You are
almost
right.
one of the options I was
Are
going to
you
give you
shitting
tonight.
me right now? Oh, we should both do it. I already
I already opened
Okay,
the
you already
Goslings
opened the
bottle.
Goslings? Okay.
If I wouldn't have opened the Goslings bottle, I absolutely would have.
That's so funny you got one of
That's
those
so
too.
funny because that's one that I went to a liquor store and I was like,
I went to a liquor
I
store.
didn't know they made that.
I didn't either. I had never
Where'd you
seen it
go?
before.
Party Town,
In Erlanger?
Party Town in Erlanger.
Yeah, right
Like
by the
right-
Lee's famous where
right by Lee's Recipe near Sam's Club.
Mike, the famous parking lot of the bus.
Yeah, 100. That's where I bought this.
That's where I bought this.
That's where
This
we both
week?
bought it.
This
No,
week
like,
we
like
it's
a week
weird.
and a half ago.
Oh no shit. That's so funny. Oh, I'm not excited about
All right,
this.
so I got 151 proof rum. He's got an LIT. That's 99 proof. Let's go. Cheers.
Oh, dude, it's rubbing alcohol.
151. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. 151. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
That's not Long Island. It's licorice. Oh, that's not good.
I have nothing.
Why do we
No
do
drink.
this?
I have no liquid. I have no
I don't
drink.
like our show anymore. Oh, I'm sad. My eyes. Oh,
Oh God. We
I'm
survived.
so not happy. I'm not happy. I'm not happy.
Oh,
that tastes like hate.
so that's a show.
Oh,
That's a show. Make sure you go to go to 2dudeswearing.com. Go to Instagram at 2dudeswearinghats. Go to follow him at that dude named Brendan. Follow me at that dude named Mike. Like, subscribe, follow wherever you do the thing. Do the thing. We'll see y'all next week.